Alrighty, sports fans, welcome to another great day here at Art Keller Field. I'm Jonah Wallgren today, and I'll be doing this stream solo as my co-host John Brunning will not be here today. So first off today in this exciting matchup, it's a CCIW matchup, so it'll be a conference game to start off the year for both of these teams. Both teams enter the competition. The Millikin's team enters 6-1 overall in the season, as well as the Carthage men's soccer team starts this year at 4-3-1 entering this competition. All time, the Carthage Firebirds are 10-2-3 against the Millikin Big Blue, and their last win was a 9-5 win with a 14-goal occasion. So 14 goals in any game is a lot of fireworks here. So that also was the Carthage Firebirds senior night, so maybe the seniors wanted to go out with a last hurrah. But here we go. Expect some big things today. So some players to look out for on the Millikin men's soccer side. We have number 6, Nacho Diaz. Nacho Diaz is a 2023 CCIW Defensive Player of the Year, as well as a CCIW First Team Player and a United States Coaches Association Third Team All-Region Player. He has 6 goals on the year as well as 1 assist, so he's definitely a dangerous player to watch out for. Another player on the Millikin's team is Bryce Davis, number 35. He has 4 goals on the year. He's a sophomore, 5'11". Meanwhile, now on the Firebird side, players to look out for, we got number 5, Nick Renfro, who's a 2023 CCIW second team player. He'll be in their midfield controlling the team. We also have number 21, Aiden Crowder. He has 5 goals on the year, and he had 18 goals in the 2023 season. He was the All-CCIW First Team and Offensive Player of the Year last year. So there are definitely some fireworks to expect in this game, and we'll get right to it. So we have Carthage in the white and red shorts, and then we have your Millikin Big Blue in, ironically, the blue. So referee setting the tone early in this one, making sure, see if he'll let him play a physical game or if he's going to rock him with a little bit of a more controlled, a little bit of a dangerous pass there from Shostal to Kowalski. Michael McFarland on the ball, looking to shoot. Lays it off there. So I believe that is Gallego Rango. Ooh, good look there from Caldon. Dangerous opportunity here in the very opening minute. Millikin getting off that long bus ride to Carthage and really having a lot of energy that they got to spend. So hopefully we'll see them today show all that. We'll get a good matchup to watch here. All right, so Shostal will take the goal kick to Kowalski. Kowalski will play it wide. That is Derek Austin there. Back to Olaf Caldwell. Caldwell's still on it now. Renfro back to Derzwecki. Damian Derzwecki hasn't started a game yet this year, I believe. He's going to be playing left back today for the absence of Christian Hinestrosa. All right, we got Yumanj to Crowder here. Crowder, as I mentioned, the leading goal scorer last year for the team. And he's the leading goal scorer currently with 5, with a close second of Mickey Riley, number 19, with 4. So we got Yumanj playing back to Dearborn there. Dearborn will bring it back to the defense with Shostal to distribute. There's Wiecki. Swinging it around a little bit. Trying to see if they can draw in the Big Blue. Now we got Yumanj making a break down the right side there. Being defended by Andres Guzman. And your Firebirds win a corner, so here will be your first corner of the game. Carthage likes to take corners kind of in many different opportunities. You'll see sometimes they go short, sometimes they'll go long. So here right now it doesn't seem like they have anyone going short, so maybe they'll try to get more success today by just driving it right in. Riley to take the corner. A little bit of a hold up here as the referee is talking to some Millikin defenders. I believe that was the captain, Alexander Wozniak. that's probably what we'll see here. Off to Izzy Irwin. What a great save there off the goal line there from that was I believe that was Wozniak. Very graceful sliding play. Mock to the other side of the field now, and I imagine he'll be doing the same thing with this long throw. Cleared out there by the Big Blue. Uh-oh, here we go. Got a quick counter coming from Big Blue. So Nacho Diaz streaking down the field. We got McFarland looking to shoot. Just wide. From where I was sitting, the angle, it looked like it almost went in. That was a quick counter there. Nacho Diaz, too, the defender, getting up the field quickly. Probably playing more of a midfield role today. But when we played last year, the Firebirds, he was more of a center defensive mid / center back role. But now that he's up the field a little bit, he's starting to have a more offensive role in the team. As you can see with his 6 goals on the year as well as his 1 assist. Dearborn with a good interception there. Cleared out by Gallego Arango. Irwin looking to play long. Just kind of out of the reach there for Crowder. It's Holowinski with the ball as your keeper today, number 45. Holowinski, a senior from Gwen Ellen, Illinois. A little bit of a push in the back there from Clayton Gibson, making his presence known. Got Schaafstall on the ball, looking for Riley. Riley takes the ball. Just a little bit of a rough touch there. Got Wozniak streaking down the field, looking to split defenders. Just couldn't just get that extra touch through. Here's Diaz again. To McFarland. Right idea. It was a good cross, but Kowalski sniffed it out there. Ball ends up in the hands of the Big Blue. Gibson to Diaz. Good defense there by Mock. Riley and Austin are off to the races. But they'll just let it roll off that line for a goal kick. So far in this game, I'd say that there's pretty fast-paced. I'd say that both teams are really trying to create opportunities, and they've been able to. I mean, they had that. The Big Blue had that quick counterattack as well as Carthage had that corner where it's a little bit of chaotic in the middle. Carthage seem to be rocking a 4-3-3 today. A little bit where they drop kind of like a 4-2-2-2 almost, where they have their team kind of play through the middle. So we'll see how the Big Blue deal with that today, as they seem to be rocking more of a 4-3-3 as well, more traditional 4-3-3. Kind of with that inverted triangle inside the middle. So we got Yamanj to Renfro here. Renfro surveying, trying to find an option. Plays out wide there. Dearborn looking for Crowder long. Looks like he's on. Crowder just going to go to work. Yamanji coming in. Yamanji, a shot, and a goal. Jethro Yamanj. And a flip. That's his signature celebration this year. That is Yamanji's 3rd goal on the year. What a great finish. Far post, down and low and driven. He kind of came out of nowhere there as he was unmarked in the middle. That was a great finish. Puts the Firebirds up 1-0. Off to a hot start. No pun intended. So now we'll reset here. back to another kickoff. What a start, though, for the Firebirds. Kickoff to Diaz. Ball will safely be played out there. As Crowder was bearing down the back of Nicholas Sahiles. Sahiles, excuse me. Skadolinsky, they're looking for a pass, couldn't find one, just kind of played it into space in the middle there, and it was cleared out. A little bit of a kickballish play there. Uh-oh. Misplayed there. Big Blue looking to see if they can get on this quickly. And they'll take their time. Nacho Diaz. It's a good switch there. All the way over to Gallego and Rongo. Crossed in there as Diaz is fouled just outside the top of this 18. Yeah, the Millikin Big Blue were 2-6 in conference last year, and they had an overall of 6-9-1. So to be 6-1 this early in the season, I'm sure they have to be quite happy. Carthage, on the other hand, was 11-6-2 in 2023, and they had a conference record of 4-3-1. The Firebirds did end up making it all the way to the conference tournament final, but they ended up losing to Illinois Wesleyan in an absolute stunner. Wesleyan entered the tournament very low seed and was able to edge out two teams. And getting into the tournament, I believe it was Wheaton and North Central. They won in pens, and then they went to Carthage and just beat them in, I believe, overtime. Good look there for the Big Blue, but nothing too dangerous. I believe that was Olav Caldo on that shot. Izzy Irwin, the freshman. Imanj looking to flick on there. Another foul. Referee not really letting them play much today. We've had both sides of that matchup. As the other day, the Firebirds were playing Southwestern, and that was one of the most physical games of the season so far. So, wonder how the Carthage will deal with this game, where the referee is going to be calling a lot more. Caldo going to work on Derzwiecki. Got the cross off, but just unfortunately a little late, as it'll go out for a goal kick. Izzy Irwin now playing it long again. Seems to be the trend of the Carthage play right now, is play long and try to get it on the foot of Aiden Crowder. Ball be out for a throw, looks to be Carthage ball. Be Dearborn to throw. Yeah, in the upcoming schedule here, the Firebirds have Carroll University at 7, so that'll be another game of CCIW for them. That'll be on 10-2, so not too far away for them. Millikin's next fixture is also 10-2, and they will be playing North Park University at 7:30. Irwin back to Kowalski. Kowalski serving, going right back to Irwin. Good combination play from their Dearborn to Renfro back to Mock, and Mock was fortunate enough to get fouled there as he tried to escape. Both teams, I'd say, so far have had their fair amount of chances early on in this game compared to the women's game just before this. It was more of a stalemate, box to box, so definitely some entertainment here early on in this game. Here we go now. A little bit of an errant pass, but Olaf Kaldal will be able to save it. Kaldal's looking around, finding an option. Sniffed out by Godolinsky and Riley. We go ball to Derek Austin here. And he'll go out for a throw. A little bit of that long ball again. That direct play for Carthage, they're trying to get there, but they just don't have that distance to touch ratio down yet where they can play the ball just far enough where it's not going to go to the keeper, or they're going to play it to a defender and where they can get it on Crowder's foot. Maybe more of a horizontal run is something that they could look into. But here we go. Schafstall plays it up. Good steal there. Good interception, I should say. McFarland. And there's Umanj playing the ball up to Crowder again. Crowder getting physical. Well defended there by Sahiles. Sahiles. See Mock here lining up to looks like to be another long throw. That is a offensive play that Carthage loves to utilize so far in this season. Headed out there by, I believe that was Diaz. Oh, little play there. Friendly fire. Godolinsky getting his foot in there. Jet Umanj is still down. See if we can get Jet attended to. Looks like the trainers are going to be on the scene here. Yeah, referee will signal them over. Referee going over to go speak with head coach of the Firebirds, Paul Lease. Exchange some words and clarify. Looks like Umanj is on his feet here, talking with the trainer, so looks like he'll be maybe in a better state here. Looks to be alright. Yeah, so kind of dive into a little bit more stats while we have this little bit of this break. The men's soccer team from Millikin scored 21 goals to the opponent's 10 on the year so far. So they average about 3 goals a game, and their shot on goal percentage is really high, a .521 percentage, so 52% rate there. That's really strong. So almost 50% of the shots that they take are on frame. It's quite a number there, especially when taking danger shots, and it probably explains why they have 21 goals to their opponent's 10. We'll see a sub here for Umanj there. Looks to be number 18, Michael Malazek. So far this season, Malazek's been that guy to kind of be that third striker in that platoon there between Umanj and Crowder. And he kind of comes in to take care of the times, whether there's injuries or if they need to get a break. Malazek's that guy right off the bench to come in and create some havoc there. Very fast player. Nice courtesy from the Big Blue. Play it back to the Firebirds, and now we're back underway. Hayden Crowder once again. Riley, good defending there from Derek Austin. Austin again clearing it out. I'd say most of the possession this game so far has been Carthage, but when Carthage does spill the ball occasionally, the Millikin has definitely taken advantage of that and turned into some creative counter opportunities. You got Gadolinsky playing the mock there. Back to Gadolinsky. Gadolinsky does get the ball taken away from him. No foul there. Farland just dispossessed there by Irwin. Irwin looking to Riley. Riley looking to see if he can. Malizic. Malizic to Gadolinsky. Gadolinsky looking far, just out of reach there. Looks like we'll have Yumanj come back on there, so good little stint there from Malizic to fill in for Yumanj there as he was attended to by the trainers on the bench. Rocket there into Mickey Riley there, but he's able to control it. Back to Crowder. Crowder just unable to get a shot off as a flying Gallego Arango comes in to make a little bit of a clearance there. A little bit scary that it went over the bar, but nonetheless it didn't go in the net, so we'll have a corner. Taking it short. Good clearance there by Derek Austin. Austin's kind of been all over the ball right now on this right here on this left side, kind of controlling the defensive play there and making sure that Carthage isn't able to penetrate from that side. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we know what's coming. Another long throw. Farland, all right, here we are. Getting a quick little counter there, trying to get around Shawstall, but Shawstall maybe makes a little bit of a tactical foul there, slow up the play and allow him and his team to get back. A little bit of a sloppy kind of set piece there, but or free kick, but no. Back to the Firebirds. Stays in, says to the AR on the sideline there. Diaz with a hit. Ooh, just wide. That was a dangerous looking opportunity there. From distance, maybe on the 20-yard line, so very decent shot, maybe 30-ish yards out. Ambitious strike, but it was close. Yeah, the Firebirds are coming off a big 1-0 win against number 21 ranked University of Chicago. They had quite the game there. It was simply 1-0, but once they scored, man, their defensive effort was unbelievable. They just parked the bus and just continued to fight off an onslaught from the U of Chicago Maroons. Here's Dearborn to throw. trick. He was able to win the 50-50 ball. Looking for options. Riley looking for a shot there, but he's denied. Nice little interplay there from Caldall as well as Nacho Diaz. Here's Overby to McFarland on the left side there. McFarland looking to drive into the middle. But it kind of takes a little bit of a pinball action in the middle there and ultimately ends up in Kowalski's hands. Evan Kowalski, the goalkeeper of the Firebirds, is from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He is a junior, and he has a 1.25 goals against average, so not too bad. He's doing well. He's had a heck of a season so far. Definitely his best standout game was his performance against MSOE. Unfortunately that the Firebirds lost that one, but Kowalski kept them in that game. Maybe a big blue throw. A long throw of his own from Wozniak there. Gallego Arango going to work. Overby. Finds Gibson there. Gibson out to McFarland. Back to Guzman. Big Blue looking to find a gap inside the final third, but they are unable to do so, and the ball will go out for a Carthage throw. McFarland with surveying space. Ooh, nice little cut there, and a hit right into the back of Izzy Irwin. Another one saved by Kowalski. I believe that's a foul called there, as Schaafstall might have pulled him down there right outside the box. Caldwell will ask for space here. So everybody back for Carthage except for Crowder. 5 Big Blue players inside the box. Maybe a late run here by Overby. Two shots defended there. Oh, a third one. A little bit of chaos there from just a barrage of shots from the Big Blue. Carthage just kind of able to hold on by throwing bodies in the way. Long throw of their own. Bouncing around in the middle. Ooh, maybe a handball. Ooh, ref's gonna let him play on. I didn't see it. Schaafstall will go along again looking for Mickey Riley. Mickey Riley has 4 goals on the year as well as 3 assists on the campaign. He has 12 goals in the 2023 season. He's a CCIW first team all-conference member. But here we go, we have a counterattack. McFarland again. Just kind of slowed up there by Gadolinsky, and Schaafstall was able to make the tackle. Gadolinsky there was fouled by Wozniak. switch the field up to Dearborn, who will go down that right side. Aiden Crowder trying to find an opening there, but well defended. I believe that's number 24, Andres Guzman. Just over 18 minutes left to play in this one, so far Carthage is up 1-0 to Millikin, but it's a game that could definitely go both ways. Both teams have created many chances, and Millikin, I'd say, has had the more dangerous counter-attacking play. Here we go again, Olaf Kaldal taking on two defenders. Iman's kind of settling in a little bit. Referee letting him play here. Kind of a little bit lost control of the game for quite a second here as the fans are rowdy, the players are confused. Yeah, the referee will caution McFarland here. It's kind of a little bit of a tackle from behind there. Not really intention to win the ball. Yeah, Millikin squad not very happy about that after Caldwell was fouled there and then nothing really happened. And there was no call, right? So I guess it wasn't a foul technically. But then kind of a retaliation there from McFarland, and fortunately he's the one that's ended up cautioned with the yellow card. Looks like the referees here are going to have a conversation about something. I feel like we've spent more time this game watching the referees conversate and have to talk with other people than actually playing this ball game. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but I normally would think that that's a bad thing. Lots of awkward downtimes. Here I am trying to stall as well. Oh, thank you, the PA. They put on some music. So just under 18 minutes to go when we resume play here, and we'll find out what this call is and what this conversation is from the referees here. There's lots of goals, though. I mean, spread out looking at the Millikin team statistic, lots of goals spread out against lots of players. So there clearly isn't any shortage of ability to score goals and having guys who want to score. In the Carthage roster, it's kind of dwindled down here as more as your goal scorers. There's only about 4 or 5 of them. Guys like Jethro Yamanj, Mickey Riley, Aiden Crowder, Dennis Faye. So not a lot of goal scorers from the Carthage Firebirds, but they do have many goals per individual. So you have the ref talking with the captains here, making some type of decision. Probably clarifying maybe the original Olav Kaldo interaction. To see that both teams have understood whatever the referee has said here, and looks like we're going to get back to getting underway. Short kick here from Dearborn to Schofstall, right back to Dearborn. Looking to play a ball in, Yamanj, and it's gathered up there by Holowinski. Malowinski, who will dribble into his own 18 and pick it up. Malowinski guiding his team to kind of get in the middle as he's going to go long. A little bit of a chaos in the middle there, and it finally spits out for a big blue possession there. So we have some subs coming on now. Number 35 is that Bryce Davis coming on for Olav Kaldal. I believe McFarland came off as well. Trying to see the numbers of the guy up there. I can't quite tell. Maybe number 9 is that Yasin Mamdou, or Mamdou. Excuse me. Aiden Crowder, and once again having that battle with Sahili Sace. Both of those guys have been going at it today, and so far Sahili Sace has been able to shut down Crowder. Again with another short corner. Iman's looking to cut in there, but well defended. Once again, Derek Austin. By just content to kick that one out there as he was pressured by 2 Carthage Firebirds. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes another long throw. Quite a dangerous tackle there. Seems he won the ball though, so referee will finally go back and attend to Derzwiecki there. Bryce Davis, I believe, was the one that made the tackle there. Sportsmanship there from your big blue players. Derzwiecki seems to be alright. Although per the rules, you do usually have to go off after stoppage of play for your medical timeout. Once again, we have another stoppage here with the referee. And this might be one of the longest halves I've ever watched. A lot of downtime here where it's just a lot of confusion and misunderstanding, I guess, between the referees going on here. Derzwiecki coming back on now. And there by Overby. Fortunately, the ball off the switch wasn't the best, but it was certainly the right idea. Looks like we'll have a sub here. I believe that's Samuel Riano coming on for Catalinski. Riano is a sophomore from Bogota, Colombia. Long switch here from Irwin back to Terzwiecki, who takes a little bit of a rough touch but is able to control. Crowder now on the ball. Imanj back to Riley. Quick little interplay here. Ultimately taken away by Nacho Diaz. And maybe a Firebird opportunity here. But nothing really to come out of it. Lots of very big, long, direct play from both sides here. Trying to really open up the game. Keeping both defenses on their toes as well as the keepers. Another yellow card handed out here. I believe that is Andres Guzman who was cautioned for his foul on Jet Imanj. This referee certainly called a lot of fouls tonight, that's for sure. Not saying that that wasn't a foul, but he's definitely spent more time standing on the ball and working in his notebook than really just letting the game play on. And the ball in. Just beyond the leaping Aiden Crowder. Be a big blue goal kick. There's Amari Terrell there. Finding Austin. Back to Terrell, who kind of got pulled back there, but is able to keep possession. Carthage able to break pressure there. And the referee believes called that as an offsides. Big switch just out of reach of Diego Arango. Intercepted their big blue ball and just taken right back. Another foul here, just around the, play quickly. Coach leads the Firebirds, yelling at his boys, telling them to be patient. Good header there by Izzy Irwin. I believe he's a 6'3" freshman from Oak Park, Illinois. And that ball will go out for a Millikin throw. Oh, Firebird throw, excuse me. no call here as we see Renfro or Yamanj, a little bit of a miss hit. Riley, and another goal! Mickey Riley putting a ball in the back of the net after all the chaos. That'll be his 5th goal of the year. What a quick turn of events there. Yeah, Millikin not happy about that no call. Nacho Diaz was basically dragged down by the 2 Carthage forwards, and then the referee let him go after calling several very similar calls against the Big Blue on the fire. Yeah. Millikin coaching staff is irate. And fairly, I wouldn't blame them. I'd be upset too. Going down 2-0 is a lot worse than 1-0. But as many soccer fans know, 2-0 is also the worst lead in soccer because you can have that false sense of security. As soon as the other team scores, now you're right back in it. Another foul here in favor of the Big Blue. Takes it quickly to over to Gallego Arango. And another foul. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. It's been a very eventful first half with lots of fireworks and 2 goals as well as many fouls and stoppages, and it's been everything. Headed out there by Mock. A little bit of a miss hit there. I believe that was Bryce Davis. Crowder off to the races. Trying now to pace everyone as he does. And a great opportunity there. Missed by Mickey Riley. Aiden Crowder basically ran the whole field at full speed, was able to just run by all of his defenders and laid it off to Riley, who just leaned back a little bit farther than he would have liked and chipped it over the bar. Referee will stop the clock here as that is a head injury. To check in there, I believe that is over by. Looking at the game stats here, Millikin has 9 shots to Carthage's 4. As Carthage's 4 shots, though, are all on goal, versus Millikin has 3. The fouls are Millikin 5 to Carthage 6, so referee does seem to be balancing the calls out, although one could argue that one of those goals came off of a call that was very controversial. Keeping it in here. Iman, it's getting a little physical in the middle. Guys are battling a little bit harder. Referee's starting to let them play. Nacho Diaz intercepted there by Mock. Kind of had a little bit of a poor clearance there. And ultimately will end up for a Big Blue throw. Riley against Diaz. And Riley will simply just clear it and allow the Firebirds to reset. Beautiful night here at Art Keller. Temperature is just under around 70 degrees. A little bit of wind, but nothing too bad. So, perfect night for soccer itself, or football, depending on where you're from. Nick Renfro on the ball. Finds Riley, but Riley's dispossessed there. Dearborn back the other way. He finds Umanj. Back to Dearborn. He finds Riano. Carthage combining well to escape the pressure. Eli Schaafstall plays it back to his fellow center back, Izzy Irwin. Carthage need to be content with trying to draw them in a little bit, and then as soon as the team gets high enough for their liking, they'll try to play that long ball over the top and see if they can catch the defense a little bit higher up the field than they'd like to be. Yeah, corner. A little bit of an odd play there, but Firebirds will certainly take it. Into the box it goes. I believe that was Diaz again. Diaz definitely a very big presence in the box on corners, as he's one of the taller players on the Millikin Big Blue. Diaz coming in, I believe, at the roster at 6'4". Nice little flick play for Derzwicki to play it in. They're trying to find Riano, but Holowinski's able to gather it in. Alright, the Big Blue go the other way. Ooh, nice little play there from, is it Overby? And a nice play on the other end from Dearborn. It was a good defensive tackle there. And the Firebirds passing game today is probably some of the best that we've seen this season from them. You can tell they've been trying to do it in other games and they just weren't able to connect right, whether that was the chemistry or the defensive pressure that they were getting, and they just needed to figure it out. But today it's definitely showing them clicking. Oh, and as I say that, the announcer's curse. But other than that, I'd like to say that it has been a very decent day for Carthage in terms of passing. Here we go, a quick little counter and a blast that may have ended up in the parking lot. Not quite the result they were looking for, but nonetheless another opportunity created. Flick on there from Crowder, trying to find Umanj, but defended once again. There's a nice little bit of skill there from Diaz to find Overby. A caution handed out there for the full arm extension. Derzwicki there trying to hold off Bryce Davis. Another free kick in a potentially dangerous area. I said, you got guys like Nacho Diaz, 6'4", presence inside the box on both ends of the field, whether he's defending corners or on the offensive end, trying to score a free kick here. The ball is played in. Looking for Diaz there. And it looks like the ball will go out for a corner. Just under 2 minutes left to play in this first half, so time is starting to get a little thin, but certainly a full second half for the Big Blue to go into and at the halftime speech kind of reevaluate how they've played and try to get back in this game. Cleared out by the Firebirds. Riano to Izzy Irwin. Shopstall content to just kind of play the ball up and away. Bit of a weird tackle there, but he got the ball, so referee will let him go. Here in the final minute, Carthage looking to see if they can muster up one final opportunity before they go into the half. Creative little play there, trying to find Crowder in the middle. Just a bit wide. Just for the outstretched leg. So here we are in the final 10 seconds of the first half. Carthage Firebirds up 2-0 against the Millikin Big Blue. Definitely not the result Millikin's looking for going into the half here. But the best part about soccer is you do get a halftime, so you can kind of talk over how it's going and rework strategy and then be able to try to adapt and come out in the second half to create a different opportunity. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in so far to this perfect and thrilling game that we've seen so far, and I will be right back after this halftime break. Alrighty, welcome back, sports fans, to your game at Art Keller Field between your Carthage Firebirds and the Millikin Big Blue. So far in the first half, the score is 2-0 in favor of your Firebirds, and I just got information at halftime that that goal that Mickey Riley scored ties him with the school all-time scoring record. So, naturally, his next goal would mean that he breaks the record, so we can be on the lookout for that. Mickey Riley is number 19. He does have 5 goals on the year so far, including the one he scored today, as well as 3 assists. So Mickey Riley will be trying to break that record maybe tonight. So referees are walking out here as both teams get ready for the second half. Some stats to look at from the first half was Carthage possession wasn't much different. I mean, it was 54% to 46% in favor of Carthage, but there really wasn't much difference there. Your goals came from Jethro Yamanj at the 7:46 mark, and the second goal came from Mickey Riley at the 35:10 mark. So here we are getting ready for the kickoff in the second half. Referees are in position, players are there, Mock is standing over the ball, and we will be right here for another half of soccer on Art Keller Field. Referee signals, and we are off. Renfro early on, trying to find Crowder up on that left side. Once again, if you are just tuning in, the score is 2-0. Your Firebirds are up. Carthage throw here. I believe that's Derzwiecki on the left there. Back to Holowinski. Holowinski hasn't had a super busy game today, other than the 2 goals, and they weren't really on him. I'd say that he's made some great saves for the ones that he can really make, or the ones that he can have control over. And Carthage back with the ball here. Riano to Renfro. Renfro looking through to trying to find Dearborn, but a great sliding tackle there for number 14, Alejandro Gallego Arango. Gallego Arango is a junior from Bogota, Colombia as well, so not the only Colombiano on the field, as Samuel Riano from the Firebirds is in the midfield as well. You got Jordan Mock again for another long throw. Izzy Irwin, 6'3", trying to get on the ball there. Cleared out there from McFarland. Ball over the top. Finds Jumanj. Jumanj has an opportunity. The door kind of closed. Riano just misses the goal by a matter of inches there. Jumanj did a great job driving down there and trying to get that ball delayed, onto the delayed run in the middle there, and it spit out to Riano, who took an absolute missile of a strike and just missed. A little bit of dispossession here. Deflected there off of Wozniak. Carthage certainly applying a lot of pressure here in this first half, early on. Long throw. Here we go. Riano trying to find it in. Just had a little bit of a tough angle there, as there are a lot of bodies around him, and Holowinski gathers it. Quick distribution, trying to catch the Carthage defense up high, but it was headed out there by Derzwiecki. It's Bryce Davis on the ball, trying to find Nacho Hernandez. Or Nacho Diaz is the winger there. Riano looking for a pass opportunity, but unfortunately passes to a big blue player. You have Mock now in the midfield. Referee will stop play here to attend, as there are 2 players down, 1 on each team. Jumanj seems to be up and walking it off, but the other one is the injured Alejandro Gallego Arango, as we just mentioned. So the referee will stand over and check up on Gallego Arango to see if everything's okay. He is up on his feet and walking off on his own power, so should be okay. He'll come off just to be safe, though. And on will come, I believe that's Nico Mosca, number 12. He's a sophomore from Grafton, Wisconsin. Play will resume here with Schafstall and Dearborn on the ball. Schafstall will take. Ball played from Riley, looking for Riano. Riano flicks on with the chest, and the ball is in. The referee calling it in. A little bit, oh, more confusion now. Here we go. Referees are gonna have to conversate here. From where I'm sitting, it definitely looked like the ball hit the inside of the post. It's gonna be a really tough call to see because there's no goal line technology, unfortunately, at Division III soccer. And we will have no goal. Yeah, that's certainly a tough call there. Inside of the post, you can't really tell. And from where the AR was standing, as well as the center ref, that's a tough call. As a Carthage fan, I wouldn't be too happy either, but sometimes it is the way the game goes. Imanj down again, slowly getting up, trying to gather his wits. Meanwhile, we have a big blue counterattack, but it was intercepted there by Dearborn. Wozniak on the ball. He will be fouled from behind there. So certainly an eventful first couple minutes of this half here as the Firebirds have had their chances and Big Blue have been able to defend and kind of hold them off. And now we'll see if they can take a chance of their own and see if they can create an opportunity out of it. And the ball in. Just out past the outstretched leg of, I believe that was Nicolas Sahilises, number 20. Certainly a dangerous ball in, that's for sure. Kowalski will take the pass from Schaafstall and just blast it out of their own defensive third. Good turn there. It's Mamdou. Bryce Davis here looking to cross. Good little cutback there. Crossing with the left foot. Headed out though by Dearborn. Another collision at the top of the 18. Referee says play on. And Wozniak takes a hit. Ooh, it was a well struck ball. Just a little bit high. Certainly not a bad look though. As a player, if I had the ability to shoot like that, I'd be very tempted to shoot the way he just did. But once again, we are at another Firebirds goal kick. Riley looking to play Crowder, but sniffed out there. Good defending. A little bit of a foul from behind there. Riley going down. I believe that was Derek Austin on the foul, number 15. Certainly with Riley now, and I'm not sure if he knows, but I bet you he probably does, that he just tied the school all-time scoring record, so he definitely will try to get that next goal this game, I bet. I mean, as I would too. Pretty cool title to be a school's all-time scoring record in any sport. Riley is a grad student from Libertyville. And the flag is up for offsides. So Holwinski will go and set the ball up to take it. Probably launch it downfield. unfortunately ended up in the Firebirds' possession. A little bit of a loose ball there. Carthage trying to corral it. Unfortunately, kicking out of bounds for a Millikin throw. Shawstall very content to just play that ball in the air, relieve some of the pressure. Riley plays that to Yamanj. Yamanj back to Renfro. Renfro trying to find Riley over on a run, but ultimately it was headed away from the Millikin defender. There's Veggie to Yamanj. Yamanj kind of trying to work up the sideline there, but Davis is able to drop back and dispossess Yamanj. Shawstall here with a big switch, trying to find Dearborn. Yeah, Dearborn had a fistful of I believe it was Mosca's jersey there. Oh, a yellow card for Mosca there. Some type of verbal retaliation, I'd guess. Lots of confusion here. Wozniak is very adamant that Dearborn made the thing. Oh, Dearborn here just handed a caution as well. So, not quite sure who ended up with the caution. Okay, so it looks like he canceled out Mosca's caution and gave it to Dearborn. So Dearborn will be given that yellow card. Fans are getting a little rowdy here at Art Keller from both sides, actually. Here we are again. Play will resume. Ball is played in. Head out there by Nick Renfro. Over by, looking for an opportunity there. Tried to cross it in, but he will win a corner for the Big Blue. Big Blue have done a good job of this game, I'd say, from winning on the counterattack. They're able to catch Carthage off guard if they make an errant pass, and they certainly have done a great job trying to use their pace that they have on their team to create an opportunity. Here we are, defended by Carthage. Played out, and here comes Aiden Crowder. One-on-one Crowder on to Derek Austin. Crowder runs by Austin, has the goalie, and puts it wide. Crowder wants that one back. Certainly any player would. Having a one-on-one with the keeper there after torching a defender. Simply a ball you probably should be able to put away. Unfortunately, though, didn't go that way. It's certainly promising for Crowder if he can get an opportunity like that and create that from nothing. So here we are again. Flying Samuel Riaño misses the ball there, but ends up in the hands of Nacho Diaz. Diaz trying to escape there, but maybe going down a little prematurely there, and the referee's not having it. Riaño looking for Riley. Riley continuing to try to header it in, but Hollinski is there. Over by now. Dispossessed there by Mock. Carthage playing it out of the back, trying to break the pressure there. Yassine Memdu playing pressure there. signal for a foul. Nacho Diaz will run to the sideline and get some instruction from coach. Head coach Charlie Ward. Or maybe that's the assistant. Either way, he's getting some instruction from the coaches to possibly create some dangerous opportunities here. And the ball in. Kowalski punches it out there. It's taken out in the process, but he's up. Ooh, and another tackle there. That's Guzman. Guzman is a fifth year from St. Louis, Missouri. He has 2 goals on the year. Quick throw there from Millikin to Mamdou, but unfortunately the shot went wide. And now we have another referee conversation. Certainly the fans are very upset, being very verbal here today. I wouldn't blame them though. The referees really just kind of seem to have lost control of this game to certain extents. The poor AR has been peppered with a lot of questions that I don't think he's really prepared to answer. It's not really his spot of the field. Except that one definitely probably was under AR jurisdiction. And another foul. Press for Millikin, something they didn't really do in the first half, is they're getting really close to winning a ball, and it's all it takes is one. Imanj there. Crowder trying to bulldoze through 2 defenders, but unable to do so. Now to Renfro, to Mock, back to Renfro. Renfro tries to play a little ball over the top there, finds Imanj. Dearborn making a run in. A nice little cutback there, sends his defender sliding past. Mock tries to play the ball back in. And ultimately the ball will go out for a Millikin goal kick. Comes in a sub now. I believe that is Derek Austin subbing off. I believe that is, maybe is that Aiden Welch subbing on, the freshman? Number 22. Back to the center back, Sahili Sace. Mamdou in pursuit of pressing, but did end up working. Renfro to Riley. Riley trying to find Crowder. Good defending there. Mock to Renfro. A little bit of a miscommunication there, and Renfro passes it to Bryce Davis. Carthage a little bit of light here. Riando trying to find Crowder, but the ball is just a bit too much on it. It's quite the strike there. Put that ball on the opposing 25 from a goal or a punt. And Moscow to Bryce Davis. Foot race here. Yumanj going to win the foot race, but Moscow's in pursuit. Yumanj with a cutback, finding Riley. Riley on a little bit of a mission of his own. Referee calling a foul there, scurrying on over to make sure that there's no conflict between Crowder and Sahilisace there. Dearborn to Riano. Riano controlling, keep possession with Carthage here. Good dispossession there by Wozniak to pickpocket Riley in the middle. A bit of an awkward pass there for Riano to try to receive, but it ended up back in the Carthage Firebirds' possession. Ooh, good pick out there. I believe that was McFarland. Riano with a great ball to Yumanj. Yumanj with just a too big of a touch. Another great opportunity for Carthage. Just in that final third, just unable to convert. Carthage certainly seemed to be manipulating the Big Blue a little bit more than they would like to be. Certainly seems that they move the field up a lot through fouls, but they've had some creative counterattacks. It's just when they're not on the counter, can they deal with this back line that Carthage is throwing out there? There's definitely some pace up front for Millikin as well as their midfield. It's just whether they can break that final four, that back four for Carthage, and find those half spaces to create those opportunities. Here we are now. Played in there, I believe, over by, and it's in. Offsides. Referee called it back. Offsides is the call. Carthage very fortunate there to escape with an offsides call, as that ball did end up in the back of the net there off that opportunity. Millikin throw. I believe that was Mamdou doing a good job getting himself into that position there, winning a throw-in for his team. And we got two subs coming on for the Big Blue. Looks like number 2, Landon Welch, will be coming on. I believe that is Nacho Diaz. sub. Ooh, a little bit of a mistouch there. Goes out for a corner, so even better chance now for the Big Blue to try to chip away at this 2-goal lead, or this 2-goal deficit that they have. Goal kick there from the sideline referee. Certainly looked like there was a punch from Kowalski, but I guess not. I am also 100 yards away in the booth, so maybe my judgment isn't the best. Big Aiden Crowder showing his presence there, but Nicholas Sahilis definitely held his own in this one. It's not often you see guys like that corralling Aiden Crowder like that, but he certainly has held his own tonight and shown that he's a very strong defensive player. Imanj brings it down out of the air, plays it up the left side there to Terzwiecki, who's slowly making up his way up the field. Riley now. Crowder with a little bit of a collision there and maybe feet tangled. Holowinski makes sure he comes off his line quickly, makes a clean decision there, and is able to make the save. All right, now we have another quick little switch of fields. Bryce Davis going to work on Dearborn. Kick it off of him for another corner. That'll be Millikin's 4th corner of the night. 8 corners in total for both teams. Wozniak to take the corner. Moving in swinger. Kowalski makes a quick little save there, drawing another corner. Cleared out there for Imanj, who's now off to the races here. He's being tracked down though. Imanj plays a decent ball just past Crowder's outstretched foot, but still in possession of the Firebirds. Riley takes a shot looking for his goal-scoring record opportunity. Dearborn there certainly wanting a foul. Referee's not going to give it. And now Dearborn will go down. Referee will stop the clock. So just under 20 minutes to go in the half. Certainly each team has gotten some opportunities. Carthage's opportunities have probably been a little bit more beneficial than the ones that Millikin has mustered up, but nonetheless it's still 2-0, so neither team scoring in this half so far. Referee will resume play here. Just kidding. I think there's a lot of standing around and waiting in this game. I may have mentioned it a little bit in the first half, but certainly a lot of quiet misunderstanding or confusion. The ball is away and play is resumed though. We have Mock trying to win a header there. Kind of deflected it back, but Schofstall was able to boot it away. Nico Mosca now, number 12 to throw. have seen that on the graphic there. Olav Kaldal came on there for McFarland, as well as Malaysic came on for Crowder. So both sides making subs to their attacking players. Nick Renfro picks out that pass there and quickly plays Riley. But Overby comes through, settles it down. Overby is a 5'6" senior from Norway, so definitely a little bit farther away than what Wisconsin is. So glad to see Overby out here experiencing American soccer. Even though he'd probably get mad that I called it soccer and call it football. So we'll have to ask him. And ball out to the left side here. Finding Bryce Davis. Davis tries to play the ball in, but ended up right in the area of Shofstall. Irwin with a big clear. Malaysic able to sneak in there and get a touch on the ball. 3-on-3 here. Iman slowing down, letting the defense unfortunately catch up to him, and nothing will come out of it. It's Aiden Welch on the ball now. Riano looking for Malaysic. And the ball will go out for a Firebirds corner. Carthage in no hurry to take this corner. Taken quickly once again. Back to Riley. Riley back to Iman. Just got a little quick passing game. They find Renfro. Just outside the top of the 18. Back to Mock. The big blue defense kind of just swarms it to move the ball back. Renfro trying to make a big switch. Just not enough oomph on it. And intercepted there by Welch. Diaz to Kaldal. Kaldal trying to find Landon Welch, who gets a touch on it, but a little bit of a fiery blasted pass. Just sneaks past his first touch. Umanj again. To Dearborn. And will be kicked out for another Carthage throw. Good defensive half so far from both teams. I mean, no chances. I mean, nobody's scored, but they definitely have some chances. But the defenses from both sides has been able to, for the most part, keep both teams in check. Gibson now looking to find Kaldal, but Derzwiecki is able to get a head on it, disrupt the play. Mock now to Irwin. Irwin finds a nice pass to Mickey Riley, who's able to lay it off. And Malaysia getting a touch in on there, and the bench loves it. Coach Lease is trying to demonstrate something to his players in a very urgent motion. You see a sub here, Bryce Davis coming off, as you see on the screen there, for Brennan Smith. Smith a senior from Mechanicsburg, Illinois. He has 2 goals on the season. Intercepted there by Diaz. Opportunity here. Freshly subbed on, looking to take a chance. Oh. Takes Dearborn out. And Dearborn does some push-ups to show he is tough. Nice. Just around 13 minutes left in this half, so Millikin wants to get something started. They might want to kick up the sense of urgency a little bit here. Carthage very content to just possess the ball and allow Millikin to chase, because Carthage doesn't need to chase anymore with that being up 2-0. Here we go though. Diaz finding, oh, is Caldwell looking in. And the referee is stopping the clock to once again conversate with the AR. Son of ref's supposed to take charge, right? At least that's how I grew up playing soccer, and that's what I was known to. That was what was known, right? What are we going to see here what the call is? Referee resuming play. Looks to stick with his call as a corner. You can see the flag there on the corner. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit, so maybe this in-swinger here. Oh, referee is keeping the clock stopped and coming to talk to the other AR. Or is he coming to talk to the... I have no idea anymore. As a player right now, I'm just trying to stay mentally locked in. There's a lot of... there's just a lot of stuff going on, and you're playing a game, right? So having these little breaks, it's definitely a little bit distracting. But it is good to catch your breath, but still trying to stay mentally locked in is definitely tough with the referee and having all these stoppages. Good look, just unfortunate. Too high. And looks like we're going to get to hear some Millikin subs. Aiden Welch will come off, as well as Landon Welch too, so. Maybe brothers there, I'd guess, naming that they're both from Millstead. Yeah, kind of the referee switched the call here. Pointed one direction and then pointed in the other. Definitely one of the weirdest referee performances I've ever seen in my time in soccer. Here we are though, the ball is played in and it will go through the end line. 2 big blue players ended up on the floor in the midst of all that chaos. looking for a ball. The ball kind of made a pass out and it ended up back on his own feet. There you go. Caldall looking for an opportunity there, but Schafstall is there to put out the fire. The throw here to Renfro. Renfro just trying to find Riley, it seemed there, but just out of reach. Gibson there. Diaz tried to get fancy there, but nothing came out of it. Yeah, over by, fouled on the play there. Referee showing another caution. What is it, his fourth or fifth card of the day? He's at the fifth, I believe. Certainly with Millikin averaging 3 goals a game so far this season, they didn't expect to come here and be down 2-0 with 9 minutes to go in the second half. So we'll see. Another sort of a poor effort there. It's just kind of rolled that one into Kowalski. Nobody really able to get on the end of that for the Big Blue. Dearborn to Yaman. Yaman's looking to get this opportunity on the other side of the field. Malaysic using his speed, trying to get down the end line there. Cuts back, finds Yamanj. Yamanj trying to corral it there, and ended up back in Malazic's feet. And Yamanj is offside. Deep ball in. Gibson trying to get ahead on it. Ended up at the feet of Overby. Dearborn. Oh, Dearborn getting in there. A little bit of contact there from behind, but no call. Kowalski just content with blasting it into the night sky. Moss going to take the throw quickly. Dearborn trying to find Malaysic again, who tries to get a touch on it, but isn't quite able to get there. Another substitution here. Crowder will come back on. Speaking of upcoming fixtures, so we have here for Carthage their upcoming fixtures. They have Carroll, and then Illinois Wesleyan, and then Wheaton. So 3 conference matchups there coming in the future as we're kicking off the conference season for the CCIW today. And then as well as Millikin, they have North Park next, who is a very tough opponent right now. I believe they're ranked maybe in the 8th spot of the Division III men's soccer rankings right now in the national poll. And following North Park, they have Elmhurst and UW Whitewater, so a little bit of a non-conference tune-up game. And and then they have Carroll following the UW Whitewater game. So certainly some exciting matchups coming up for both teams here. That can definitely help with the season here and ultimately try to get to the tournament. Play resumes there, and there's a foul from Renfro. Just clipped a little bit of Wozniak trying to cut through the middle there. Another opportunity here. We've had several free kicks from this area throughout the game for Millikin, so hopefully today, maybe this one, they can create an opportunity that can be quality in the final third. Good strike there. Good save there from Kowalski. I don't think he was expecting a shot there, as most of the balls from that position have been a kind of a tapped crossing, trying to drop it over the back line, so definitely a smart idea there to try to catch Kowalski off guard. And the referee running into the middle to sort out a little bit of a scuffle there between Riley and the goalie, and I believe that's Guzman. Chaos there inside the box, and ultimately ending up out of bounds for a Millikin throw. Yeah, the big throw has been the story of this game for both teams. Ooh, dangerous chance there. Just over the bar, though. Both teams have the ability to have that long throw, and it's definitely something both head coaches would like to utilize with their offenses, because it's just basically another corner kick to an extent. So that's something, definitely a nice weapon to have in your arsenal for offensive strategy. Here we are now, though, but we have a player down. Seems to be a cramp. And it'll be Wozniak subbing off. And I believe that is Mamdou coming on again. Yassine Mamdou is a freshman. He's 6'2" forward, so definitely another tall player to have in your offense that can create some aerial threats. Oh, and there's a great ball from Overby looking to find it. Ball's laid on. Everyone looking for a handball there. Referee's not going to give it. Fans are certainly not happy with that call. I'm sure if I was a big Blue fan too, I wouldn't be happy. But unfortunately, I'm just the announcer. Good ball through there from Crowder, trying to find Jumanji. Jumanji taking on defenders, trying to get there, but loses the ball, trying to do some scope. But he gets it back from you. Played across. But it is gathered up there by Holowinski off the unintentional deflection. Not much going on here in the scoreline for the second half of this game, but certainly some interesting opportunities created from both teams. There's been some good offense, some good defense. It's a quality game to be watching, that's for sure. Here we go again. Crowder's tripped up there. The referee will give another card there. It'll be Sahilises, I believe, getting a caution. It'll be the 6th yellow card of the game. Both teams now have 3 yellow cards. If I'm Millikin, though, I'm actually okay with that foul. Taking that yellow card slows down a possible counterattack with Crowder, who seemed to have beaten his first defender. A little bit of swing and a miss there. Call me Bob Euchre. A little bit of an unorthodox tackle there from Mock, but it worked. Ended up back in the hands of the Firebirds. Here comes Crowder trying to cross it. Really weird, awkward opportunity. Riley trying to header it in, but it goes out for another corner. This is the 13th corner of the game. Be the 6th for Carthage. We'll go out for a throw here. Good ball there from Gibson, trying to find Caldall on the run. And then we'll get a corner out of it. So some possible late game heroics here from the Big Blue. Certainly not going to happen with that cross off of that corner, but nonetheless another opportunity down there. Good clearance there from the Millikin defender. Overby looking to create something here. Good layoff. Diaz looking wide. Caldall driving in, gets the end line. Takes a quick shot. And I'm just not quite sure what happened there. Maybe a miss-hit. Just not expecting the deflection there. Not quite sure. But goes out for another Carthage goal kick. So the way the scoreline looks right now, Millikin's team will move to a record of 6-2. They'll be 0-1 in conference, and the Carthage team will go to a 5-3-1. And they will be 1-0 in conference. Definitely a way you want to start your conference season. Oh, here we are. Little last-minute foul from Mosca to remind Riley that he's still here. Referee stopping the clock to 10 to Riley. Game started at 5:30. It's now 7:42. 2-hour and 12-minute game. No, just kidding. It's like 2 hours. I do math. I do talking. I don't do math. That's why I'm here. I'm not an accounting major. Ball goes out there for another throw. It is 2 hours. The referee just called a bad throw.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And that will be your final result. Carthage Firebirds 2, Millikin Big Blue 0. Definitely a hard-fought game from both teams. Carthage coming out on top, especially after scoring that goal with Jet Uman just opening the scoring in the 7th minute 46 mark, and then Riley following that up in the 35-10 mark after that. So, starting off the conference season for both of these teams, it's definitely going to set the tone. Carthage coming out here getting that 1-0 start. Definitely something positive and something to look forward to after having a little bit of a more rough start to the beginning of the year, playing some rough competition. And then we have Millikin, who, I mean, as we say, they're now 0-1 in conference. Hopefully they can go back to the training pitch this week and kind of redial in and attack the next game with a lot, because North Park is no easy task. So that will be most of what we have today. The fans do win their free callers because Carthage did hold a shutout. So that I'll be looking forward to getting my callers as well. Referees, definitely an interesting story in this competition as well. Certainly pausing the game a lot and having a weird influence, and not quite sure what the strategic or style of what they were trying to do for this game was, but nonetheless another game in the books. That bus ride home from Millikin will not be ideal, as I believe it's about a 3.5-hour bus ride back to Decatur, Illinois, but they can go home knowing that they did play a solid game, and unfortunately it just sometimes the game doesn't go your way. So we'll see here if we can get the Carthage team. Here we go, as the PA announcer will mention right there that we will go and ring the victory bell. It's Carthage tradition for when a sports team wins on our Keller field. Ooh, light show too? Nice. The team moving at a very slow pace to go ring the very important Carthage victory bell. Carthage's light show, though, was added recently in this offseason. Certainly taken a liking to it. Adds a little bit of a cool home field effect. And there we are, the players slowly approaching the bell now. Look like Jet Uman will be leading the charge. Fans eagerly yelling to ring the bell. And the bell is broken. Well, that was very anticlimactic. Oh, wait, there we go. There it is. They got it to go. The victory bell has been sounded. If that's, yes, sounded, right? So yeah, that'll wrap things up for your game tonight at Art Keller Field. Thank you for tuning in here. I'd like to thank our executive producers and the producing team, as well as everyone that made this stream possible. I'd like to thank the directors, the graphics and replay, the camera, and everyone else who made this a great stream. All right, so thank you for tuning in and watching another Carthage soccer victory. We'll be back here, I believe, on the 9th with the women's soccer team as they play, I want to say, Illinois Wesleyan. Don't quote me on that, but here we are. So everybody have a good night, and I'll be signing off. I'll be Jonah Wallgren, and thank you for tuning in to my first ever Carthage soccer solo commentary stream. I'll see you all later.